Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of November 2015. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career goals and aspirations, your finance, health and well-being, and your relationships. The first thing that you do have around you in connection with your home and your family. Look, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and this generally means that there has been there is going to be, but there has been a lot of things that have kind of been happening in the background that are out of your control. You haven't had a big say on it, and a lot of this could be not just to do with finances, but how other people interact into your life. It could be that you've had decisions being made that you had no idea that were happening until the last moment, then you didn't have an input or a say in that. It could be that you have been challenged every step of the way, however your point of view is not being heard. This is really one of those months to try and sort this out. Even though you feel forced into doing what you need to do, sometimes it is also about taking your power back and saying, well, how can I still do what needs to be done, but also be in my own, or self-preservation, be in my own strength as well, in knowing that I also have a choice. In connection with your career goals and aspirations, look, you've got the Ten of Cups sitting here, and a lot of this has to do with commitments that are coming up that are very important to you. So your career commitments or obligations could be taking on a bigger slice of your attention during this period of time. Maybe you're ready to kind of like step up to the plate and put your hand up for that promotion. For those that are looking for work, this is going to be one of those times that you're really looking forward to a yes. So there could be several interview processes taking place. You may even find that you're ready to sign on the dotted line. What this takes is your commitment to following through. So if you know that there are some additional things that you need to have in order, make sure that you have them done, okay? Or get the ball rolling to do so, because you have the potential to really land yourself a very secure or very strong potential career during this period of time. In connection with your finances, now you've got the Three of Cups sitting here, and I really like the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups tells you that, usually things are quite settled. However, in reverse, it tells you here that you've got quite a lot of emotion caught up in your finances. So where is it that you're, getting caught up in the dramas of everything? Are people pulling on you? Is it to do with the family? Is it to do with, like, oh, am I going to have enough? They're like, look, slow down long enough to see that the financially things are kind of caught up in a bit of a whirlwind. And maybe you're focusing on what you don't have rather than what you do have. In connection with your health and your well-being, you've got the King of Swords in reverse, and this generally tells you to stay focused, okay? Don't get caught up once again in the dramas of what's happening around you. You might be feeling that other people are quite pushy about what you should be doing, okay? If you have been putting off, going for that examination or seeing a specialist or whatever, maybe this month is about kind of like you discerning what works for you and what doesn't, and maybe, like putting your hand up and saying, well, look, yes, maybe I should be doing this right now. It is about you kind of taking a little bit more of having a bit more of a critical eye on your health and your well-being, making sure that you're looking after yourself the best that you can, because at the end of the day, that's all you have is your health. In connection with your relationships, look, you've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and this tends to tell you that there are a few little frustrations going on in connection with your relationships. It could be that one or both of you are just really throwing a lot of caution to the wind during this period of time and really not taking the time to respect each other, okay? Maybe you're just feeling, look, I don't want to say the wrong thing, or, do something, and by doing that I'll upset the apple cart, or what if I do this? It's like there's a lot of what ifs and could ifs and should ifs and all of this, and I really do think that maybe this is a time just to step back and go, well, look, what am I in a position to do right now, and how can I do this better for myself as well as my partner? Okay, for those that are single and looking, I really kind of feel that you're here, there and everywhere. Your schedules are not mixing up. Friends are inviting you out. Maybe there is a time to have a social date or one or two, and you just feel like you just don't have the energy for it because you're here, there and everywhere. Look, the guys are keeping you pretty busy for a reason. Maybe take a look at this. Maybe is this the right time for you to be meeting somebody? Maybe it is that you're just kind of feeling like as if you're being preoccupied for a reason, and maybe it's about you stepping up and saying, well, listen, I need to dedicate a little bit of time or a little bit of energy to what I want to achieve as well.